Is your phone's memory completely overwhelmed because it's bursting with endless photos of your cherished feline companion? Is your cat's adorable face the screensaver on every electronic device you own? Do you find yourself enthusiastically unboxing cat scratchers, toys, and treats more frequently than purchasing new items for yourself or your home? And do you catch yourself naturally steering every conversation back to your precious furry friend? If these scenarios sound familiar, you might occasionally wonder whether cats ever develop the same level of obsession with their humans as we do with them. The wonderful news is that they absolutely do. Cats can be just as passionately devoted to their humans as we are to them. From scent sharing and gift giving to tail twirling and beyond, cats have their own unique and fascinating ways of demonstrating their deep affection. In this comprehensive exploration, we're going to uncover 12 unmistakable signs that your kitty is absolutely head over paws in love with you. When your cat spots you approaching, do they immediately roll onto their back and proudly display their belly? Many cat guardians mistakenly interpret this as an invitation for a tummy rub, but if you've ever attempted to oblige, you've probably discovered that it can quickly escalate into an unexpected flurry of claws and teeth, rapidly teaching you to withdraw your hand. But why does your cat expose their most vulnerable area if they don't actually want it touched? The answer lies in understanding just how incredibly vulnerable this region is for them. Your cat's tummy protects their most delicate and vital organs, making it one of the most sensitive and defenseless parts of their entire body. For many cats, having their belly touched can even be genuinely uncomfortable or painful. In the wild, a cat would never voluntarily show their belly to a predator or another potentially threatening animal, unless they felt completely and utterly safe. By revealing this extraordinarily vulnerable area to you, your cat is essentially declaring, "I trust you completely." It's a compliment of the highest possible order in the feline world, demonstrating that they feel absolutely secure and protected in your presence. So while you might be naturally tempted to give that soft, inviting belly a gentle rub, it's often best to simply appreciate the gesture for what it truly represents: a profound sign of deep affection and unwavering trust. Some of you might be scratching your heads after reading the previous section, especially if your cat genuinely enjoys and actively seeks out tummy rubs. So what's actually happening in these cases? Don't worry, there's a perfectly logical explanation for this apparent contradiction. While it's absolutely true that most cats are naturally protective of their bellies and won't tolerate being touched there, some exceptional cats do genuinely enjoy a good tummy rub. However, here's the crucial distinction. These cats usually only allow belly rubs if they have developed an exceptionally strong, unbreakable bond with their human companion. If your cat voluntarily rolls over and actively invites you to pet their tummy, it's an unmistakable sign that they trust you completely and feel incredibly safe and secure with you. It's a rare and truly special privilege, one that clearly signals your cat is genuinely crazy about you. So if your cat enjoys tummy rubs, consider yourself extraordinarily lucky. It means your bond with them is something truly remarkable and exceptional. Most cat owners don't spend much time thinking about their cat's whiskers, often assuming they're simply extra long, sensitive hairs. However, whiskers are far more sophisticated than that. They're highly specialized, movable sensors that can reveal tremendous insight about your cat's current mood and focus. Whiskers are definitely not just decorative features. They play an absolutely crucial role in your cat's sensory perception and communication. When a cat's whiskers are pinned back tightly against their face, it's a clear and unmistakable sign that they're feeling scared, anxious, or genuinely upset. On the other hand, if their whiskers are relaxed and slightly drooping in a natural position, this usually indicates that your cat is feeling happy, content, and at peace. But there's something even more intriguing and meaningful about whisker positioning. When whiskers are pointed directly forward, it indicates that your cat is intensely focused on whatever has captured their complete attention. This forward position demonstrates that your cat is fully engaged, perhaps in hunting mode, at the peak of curiosity, or zeroing in on something they find particularly fascinating or important. Now here's the part that will absolutely warm your heart and make you feel incredibly special. If you notice that your cat's whiskers are frequently pointed directly at you, it's a powerful sign that they are deeply focused on you specifically. In the cat world, this kind of intense focus is genuinely akin to obsession. Your cat isn't just casually aware of you. They're fully attuned to your every movement and presence, showing just how much they care and how incredibly important you are to them. We've all experienced this familiar scenario. You're rushing out the door for work, when suddenly your cat decides it's the absolutely perfect time to wind gracefully around your legs, purring melodiously and rubbing affectionately against your ankles. Is your cat deliberately trying to trip you up or make you late? Not at all. Although their timing might not always align perfectly with your schedule, your cat is actually showing you profound affection in a very distinctly feline way. When your cat rubs their face and body against your skin or clothes, they're not simply being playful or seeking attention. They're actually marking you as their own through a sophisticated scent marking process. Cats have special scent glands located in their cheeks that release unique pheromones, creating a distinctive scent that's used to identify members of their social group and family unit. By rubbing against you consistently, your cat is deliberately leaving their scent on you, effectively marking you as an integral part of their family. This behavior demonstrates that they consider you not just a caregiver or housemate, but a genuine member of their inner circle. It's their way of saying, "You belong to me and I belong to you." As your cat rubs against you during their morning greeting ritual, you might notice them doing something even more endearing and meaningful, twirling their tail gracefully around your legs. This absolutely charming behavior is far more significant than just a playful quirk or random movement. It's your cat's unique and special way of expressing closeness, almost like giving you a warm, loving hug. Unlike humans, cats can't grasp or hold onto things with their paws in the same way we can, and they've learned through experience that most humans don't particularly appreciate a gentle nibble on the fingers as a sign of affection. So to bridge that natural gap in physical connection and communication, your cat creatively uses their tail as an instrument of affection. In the wild, cats primarily use their tails for balance and communication with other cats. But in the comfort and safety of your home, they've adapted to use it as a powerful way to bond with you emotionally and physically. When your cat wraps their tail around your leg, it's genuinely their version of a warm, loving embrace. A gentle, caring gesture that clearly says, "You're incredibly important to me." It's also worth noting that this particular behavior indicates an exceptionally high level of trust and comfort. A cat's tail is one of their most vulnerable and expressive body parts, so when they choose to wrap it around you, it's a definitive sign that they feel completely secure and safe in your presence. Cats are renowned for their incredible ability to sleep just about anywhere, and it's no wonder considering they can sleep up to 16 hours a day, which is roughly double the amount of sleep the average human requires. But what you might not fully realize is that when your cat chooses to doze off peacefully in your presence, it's an extraordinarily significant sign of trust and affection. In the wild, your cat's ancestors were simultaneously both skilled hunters and potential prey. This dual role made cats highly vigilant creatures, always remaining alert and on the lookout for potential threats and dangers. Because of this evolutionary background, cats have developed an instinct to be naturally cautious, often choosing to hide in secure, concealed locations when they feel the urge to sleep. Sleep represents a particularly vulnerable time for cats, and their deepest instinct is to find a safe, well-concealed spot where they can rest peacefully without fear of being attacked or threatened. So when your cat curls up comfortably and falls asleep near you, it's a truly profound display of trust and security. They're essentially communicating, "I feel completely safe with you here." Your presence makes your cat feel secure enough to let their guard down entirely, knowing with absolute certainty that they can count on you to protect them from any potential danger or threat. This behavior is a powerful affirmation that your cat sees you as their protector and guardian, someone they can rely on completely and without reservation. Let's be completely honest, cats aren't exactly the best at gift giving by human standards. Unlike a thoughtful friend who might bring you a bottle of wine, a box of chocolates, or a beautiful bouquet of flowers, your kitty's offerings are usually far less appealing and considerably more disturbing. Whether it's a dead mouse, a dying bird, or some other unfortunate creature, these presents might leave you cringing, horrified, or feeling nauseated, rather than grateful and appreciative. But before you dismiss these somewhat macabre presents, or react with disgust, it's absolutely essential to understand the genuine sentiment and deep meaning behind them. In the wild, feral cats naturally form colonies around shared resources, like food sources and shelter. Within these complex social colonies, cats have been consistently observed bringing food to other members who are unable to hunt effectively for themselves, such as those who are injured, sick, or nursing kittens. This behavior represents a fundamental way for cats to support and care for their community members. When your outdoor cat brings you a dead or dying animal, they're following this exact same powerful instinct and social behavior. Your cat genuinely sees you as a cherished member of their family, someone they care for deeply and want to provide for in the most meaningful way they know how. In your cat's perspective and understanding, they're doing you an enormous favor by bringing you what they consider a valuable meal, no matter how unappetizing or disturbing it might appear to you. Your cat is expressing their care, concern, and love for you in the only way their instincts have taught them. It's really important to appreciate the gesture for what it truly represents, a profound expression of love and care. You likely already know that a cat's purr often signals happiness and contentment, but that's definitely not the complete story. Cats also purr when they're feeling sad, anxious, in physical pain, or even near the end of their lives. Interestingly, they might also purr when they're close to other cats who are sick or injured, suggesting a more complex social function. This seemingly contradictory behavior has puzzled many researchers and cat enthusiasts, but scientists now believe that purring is far more complex and multifaceted than a simple expression of contentment or happiness. Purring is thought to be primarily a social signal, a sophisticated way for cats to communicate their need for love, comfort, and companionship. It's a versatile tool they use to bond with others, whether they're seeking comfort for themselves or offering it to others in need. When your cat purrs around you, they're not just saying they're happy or content, they're expressing genuine affection and a deep desire for emotional connection and bonding. It's as if they're telling you, "I love you deeply, and I hope you love me too." When your cat purrs in your presence, they're reaching out to you for emotional support, connection, and mutual affection. Some cats have even been observed purring as a way to provide comfort to their humans during times of stress or sadness, demonstrating their remarkable emotional intelligence and empathy. Does your cat ever seem to deliberately sabotage your work when you're trying to get important things accomplished at home? If you work from home, you've probably experienced this classic and frustrating scenario. You turn your back for just a moment, and suddenly your cat is positioned directly on your keyboard, typing complete gibberish, or even worse, hitting some mysterious combination of keys that flips your screen upside down or changes the language to something ancient and completely undecipherable. When your cat repeatedly interrupts your work sessions, it might feel like they're just being a deliberate nuisance or seeking attention at the most inconvenient times. But from their perspective and understanding, they're actually trying to bond with you and participate in your daily activities. This seemingly disruptive behavior is actually rooted in a fascinating concept known as mirroring. In the wild, cats often mirror the behaviors of others in their social group as a natural way to strengthen their connections and relationships. By copying what others are doing, cats reinforce their social bonds and feel more integrated and accepted into the group dynamic. When your cat observes you spending so much focused time at your computer, they recognize that it's something incredibly important to you, even if they don't fully understand the purpose or significance of your work. By hopping onto your keyboard or inserting themselves directly into your workspace, they're genuinely trying to participate in what you're doing and be involved in your world. To them, it represents an opportunity to connect with you and share in your daily activities, demonstrating their desire to be close to you and part of your routine. Every now and then, you might find your cat gazing at you intently from across the room, only to suddenly close their eyes in a slow, deliberate blink the precise moment your eyes meet theirs. What's actually happening in this moment is something extremely meaningful and touching, a gesture known as the cat kiss or the I love you blink. This slow, intentional blink is one of the most tender and genuine ways your cat can express their affection and trust. In the complex world of feline communication, direct, prolonged eye contact can often be interpreted as a challenge or threat. But a slow blink represents the complete opposite. It's a vulnerable, peaceful gesture that shows your cat is completely at ease and comfortable with you. It's your cat's way of saying, I trust you completely, I love you deeply, and I feel absolutely safe around you. This behavior is so significant that many cat behaviorists consider it one of the most reliable indicators of feline affection and bonding. If you want to reciprocate this heartfelt expression and strengthen your bond even further, try returning the gesture by slowly blinking back at your cat while maintaining a relaxed and calm demeanor. This simple act mimics their behavior and sends a clear, unmistakable message that you feel the same way, that they are loved, cherished, and trusted in return. That familiar kneading motion, often called making biscuits, is something virtually every cat owner has experienced at some point. It's that rhythmic, treading motion your cat makes against your leg when they're sitting comfortably on your lap, often with their claws extended, much to your physical discomfort. The reason it's called kneading is because it closely resembles the motion of kneading dough in preparation for baking. Cats begin this behavior as tiny kittens when they press their small paws against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow during nursing. This instinctive behavior starts extremely early in life, and while your adult cat certainly doesn't expect you to start providing milk, the motion itself remains deeply comforting and meaningful to them throughout their lives. It's a habit that cats carry into adulthood not for nourishment, but as a powerful way to self-soothe and express contentment, security, and happiness. When your cat needs you, it's their way of saying that you remind them of the safety, comfort, and unconditional love they experienced as a kitten with their mother. Cat kneading is a gesture that reflects a deep sense of security and profound affection. It's your cat's way of saying, "I feel completely safe with you, just like I did with my mom when I was small and vulnerable." This behavior indicates that you've successfully created an environment where your cat feels as secure and loved as they did during their earliest, most formative experiences. Many cats express their affection through gentle love bites and grooming behaviors that might seem unusual to humans but are deeply meaningful in feline communication. When your cat gives you soft, gentle nibbles on your fingers, hands, or even your face, they're not being aggressive or trying to hurt you. Instead, they're showing affection in the same way they would with other cats in their social group. These love bites are typically very gentle and controlled, quite different from aggressive biting. Your cat is essentially treating you like another cat, which is one of the highest compliments they can give. Similarly, when cats lick or groom their humans, they're engaging in a behavior that's typically reserved for family members and close companions. Cats who groom their humans by licking their hair, hands, or face are demonstrating that they consider you part of their family unit. This grooming behavior serves multiple purposes. It's a way of bonding, showing care, and even creating a shared scent that identifies you as part of their social group. Some cats become so devoted to their grooming routine that they'll spend considerable time carefully cleaning their human's hair or skin, treating them with the same care they'd show to their own kittens. While many people believe cats are incapable of giving physical hugs like dogs might, some cats actually do engage in remarkably human-like embracing behaviors. Cats who have formed exceptionally strong bonds with their humans may sit up on their hind legs and reach both front paws up toward their person's hand, then wrap their paws around the hand while rubbing their face against it. This behavior is particularly common in cats who were rescued at a young age or who have experienced significant trauma and recovery with their human companion. These cats seem to understand that physical contact and embracing provides comfort and connection, and they actively seek out these interactions. Some cats will even wrap their front legs around their human's arm or neck during cuddling sessions, holding on gently while purring. This type of physical affection demonstrates an extraordinary level of trust and attachment, showing that your cat not only loves you, but actively seeks physical closeness and comfort from your presence. The depth of feline affection often surprises people who have primarily been dog owners or who believed cats were naturally aloof and independent. The truth is that cats are capable of forming incredibly strong emotional bonds with their humans, often becoming just as devoted and affectionate as any dog, though they express their love in uniquely feline ways. Understanding and recognizing these signs of feline affection can dramatically improve your relationship with your cat and help you appreciate the depth of their emotional capacity. Every cat is unique, and while some may display all of these behaviors, others might show their love in just a few specific ways. The key is learning to recognize and appreciate your individual cat's unique love language. If you found this exploration of feline affection helpful and enlightening, please give this video a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us to continue creating content, but also helps other cat lovers discover valuable information about understanding and connecting with their feline companions. Don't forget to share your own experiences and observations in the comments below. We love hearing about the unique ways your cats show their affection. Consider subscribing to our channel for more informative and heartwarming content about understanding and caring for our beloved feline friends. Share this video with anyone who might benefit from learning more about the wonderful ways cats express their love and devotion. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video, where we continue exploring the fascinating world of feline behavior and companionship.